greater rivalries in all of college football as well too. So we have to talk about it. Jeff, what are your thoughts on this game, and who do you have winning this game?
My true number was Notre Dame -3 with a 60.5. It's at 3 with a 59.5 in some spots. I do see 60s as well. 2.5 at DraftKings. Excuse me. Had this game circled all week. Notre Dame undefeated. Tough schedule. Don't forget they started in Ireland and then they had that loss at home, last play of the game to Ohio State. Following week, go to Duke, who was undefeated at the time, defeat them. And then it looked like this past week they were going to have not a walk in the park, but a game they should win leading up to this. And Louisville said not so fast and just boat raced them in the second half. A USC team coming off a double overtime win against Arizona, where I think they were like 24-point favorites. I think the weather is supposed to be, sloppy, wet, windy. We know about the USC defense that struggles. We know they have the Heisman Trophy winner with Khalid Williams. I like Notre Dame in this spot. I like them to bounce back. And the fact is, I think they're going to be able to pound the rock. I think they're going to be playing keep away. They'll have some of those long, sustained drives. And then when USC tries to pinch the box, I think Hartman will pick them apart. Not that Caleb will not be able to, I'm sorry, I said Caleb. Caleb will not be able to move the ball as well. I like Notre Dame in this spot. I like Notre Dame's team total to get over. And if I had to play Notre Dame straight up, I'd play them on the money line pops.
Well, you know what, Jeff? I like your thoughts there. And you know what? At the end of the day, I'm going to go ahead and say this. USC is the most overrated team in the nation right now. They should not be nowhere near a top 10 because they don't have a top 10 defense. They just have a superstar player in Caleb Williams that just makes everything go. Now, when you look at USC's offense, you say to yourself, they got 7 guys that's going to be playing on Sundays. No ifs, ands, and buts about it. And 3 of them are going in the first round. Zachariah Branch, if he's on the field, that's going to bring a whole new element that Notre Dame hasn't seen all season because he brings the Tyreek Hill effect where his speed is just too much. You know what I mean? Zachariah Branch is going to be an absolute star in the NFL if he can hold up because we can already see the little injuries happening and everything now. So that's where they have the advantages because they come in here with probably one of the more top flight offenses you'll ever see. And nobody can say that they have a wide receiver room like USC. Let's keep it real. Nobody has a wide receiver room like USC. You would say, well, how's that? No. Nobody has one because I think USC has 10 wide receivers on the roster now that they're probably all going to be either playing on Sundays or in the spring. Okay. They're all going to be they're all professional football players. Also, Notre Dame's defense let them down a little bit last week. And this week, I know how their coach is going to approach this game. He's going to want this to be their calling card. He wants this to be their recruitment tape this weekend. I truly do think this is an old school type Notre Dame USC game where when you go to South Bend, cut the lights out because it's not going to be pretty. I promise you, it's going to be one of those days. They playing a game at 4:30 our time, 7:30 at night, 6:30 in South Bend. That's a late game. They usually play this game during the day. So the game's in prime time, and I think Notre Dame wants to send an absolute message. And USC's is on the is very vulnerable, and they're in the position to get popped like a pimple right now. Jeff, I'm rolling with Notre Dame, easy money, baby. They're gonna blow USC out. I promise you that they're gonna blow USC out come Saturday afternoon. And I know that's probably SC fans who are gonna watch the show like he just hating, but. No, they're about to cook USC. Sam Hartman's about to throw for 400 yards on them, and their running back's probably going to run for 250. They're going to have
Bettis.
Yeah, they're going to have their best offensive game. He's a little too tiny to be Jerome though, but he's good though. He's good. But let's move forward. Power 5 games of the week, Jeff. Oh God, I'm sounding like JB now. Games of the week. JB the ticket. Well, shout out to JB, man. He's been showing me a lot of love on the weekends on his show. But Jeff always has to kick it off, you know that. But it's all good. We all have one team and things like that. But shout out to him. You guys listen to the Vegas scoreboard on the weekends as well, too, with the man himself, JB the Ticket. You might hear me over there on the weekends, but Jeff seems to be a Sunday regular now.